Hello friends and welcome back to another video. My name is Budget with Dee and on this channel we talk all things cash stuffing, budgeting and small business related. So in this video, if you can't tell by the layout, as I always say, we are doing yet another cash stuffing video. And this one is actually just a little bit less than what I normally would like to go for. I normally aim for at least 250. We've got, I believe, £200 in here today, but we have also been I've also been adding to this little add to savings thing for a little while now. There was actually still a little bit of money that we got given for Christmas that was in this that I forgot about. And also I've been selling a few bits on Marketplace. So this will bump it back up to about 255, I believe. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna move this one off to the side and then we'll bring it back when we actually need it a little bit later. And I'm gonna go ahead and just very quickly, I'm gonna move this off to the side for a minute as well, actually. Just because we've got a bonus envelope to fill out today. So I'm gonna move it, I'm gonna move it off to the side over here. And then I'm gonna come into my essentials binder and see whatever it is that we've got left over. So weekly food shop is done on a separate one as always. And then luckily, this makes me so happy, but we've still got £20 left in gas and electric. I did actually consider rolling this over. Is that the correct term? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I did consider leaving this in there and only adding in 80 to make up the 100, but I figured no. I set myself a challenge and I set myself a budget of £100 every 2 weeks so that whenever there is something left, it can go towards a little bonus envelope. So I'm taking it out and I'm sticking to my word. And yeah, that will be going towards our little bonus envelope. And then we've still got £10 left in Little Man's Essentials. So we're gonna take that out. We've got lots and lots of coins in my personal wallet. I'm just gonna take them out. So now what I'm gonna do is just take out any pounds. There we go. The little miscellaneous 20p. So I've got £1 there as well. And then I think I'm just gonna take these out of here, put them over there, and then all the pennies can go in there as always. And then we've got 50p left over in the soft play fund, because we did go and we did utilize it for once, and this is our change. So it cost us £9.50 to go for me and Little Man, and that was great fun. He absolutely loved it. Jackson's clothes, what I'm actually gonna do, because if you saw my last cash stuffing video, then you would have seen that I had to get some teeth taken out, and unfortunately they only took 2 of the 3 out, so I have to go back to get the 3rd one removed. And yes, I'm a wuss and they're sending me to a sedation clinic. It is what it is. I don't know where the fear comes from, but I am absolutely petrified of the dentist, and I always have been. It's who I am and I'm not sorry. But yeah, what I did do while I was waiting for my dreaded appointment was walk around the shops, and there was actually a Marks and Spencer's there. So I did go in and I did buy Jackson some clothes. So yeah, he is now set for a little while. Definitely doesn't need anything. So what I'm gonna do is take this out and add it towards my cash stuffing. Just because I spent that money on the card. Obviously I wasn't expecting to buy him clothes while I was there, but I ended up using my card for that. So this will kind of even it out just a smidgen, even though I did spend a lot more than £30, but it is what it is. I believe, if I'm not wrong, that's actually everything now. Yes, so what we can do is close this up as always. And then we're gonna see what we've got going into the bonus envelope. So today we've got £35, and I think that is pretty damn good if I do say so myself. For some, it might not seem like much, but if you think about it, £20 every 2 weeks adds up a lot quicker than you might think. So if anyone's out there struggling to save, then honestly, just setting yourself a budget and doing your best to stick within the budget, you really, really can surprise yourself with just how much you can achieve without doing all the extra savings challenges, and how much you can actually save by just utilizing whatever's left over in your budgets. So that is our bonus envelope done. I'm gonna move that off to the side now, and we can come back in for the cash stuffing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take all of this out, and I'm gonna sort it out because, I mean, I don't know why the cash point does this, but they're always all over the place. So I'm just gonna very quickly organize them. And like I said, there's £200 that I took out. So altogether there will be £230 with the 30 added in from Jackson's clothes. So yeah. And for anyone curious, my cash point doesn't give me 5s. I just ended up exchanging a couple of the notes in my binders because for whatever reason, my local cash point never gives me 10s or 5s. I think 5s is pretty standard, but yeah, R1 only ever gives out 20s. So then I have to go scavenging through my binders to try and, you know, get some 10s or some 5s. So these are all the pennies that we've got left over, and I finally have gotten around to making my mini penny savings challenge. So that is what all of these are gonna go towards, and that will be the next video I'm filming. So I'm not gonna be adding any of these today, but yeah, I'm gonna be filming that directly after this. So hopefully you're gonna get 2 videos in 1 week, but don't hold me to it because I'm terrible with these things. So yeah, coming back into my essentials binder, I'm gonna open it back up again and we can start from the beginning. As always, weekly food shop is done separately, so I'll probably be doing that later on today because we've already been to the shops, it's all been done. As you can see, we've only got 1 lone pound in there, but better to have 1 pound left over than nothing. So I'm still happy with that. At least we didn't go over budget, which we very nearly did. Moving on to gas and electric. As always, I'll be putting £100 into there. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And I do get a few people confused over on TikTok mostly, but ours is still done on a pay-as-you-go gas card and electric key. So yeah, we're still kind of in the Stone Ages, but I prefer that because at least I get to do it in cash. If it wasn't for the gas and electric, then these cash stuffings would be pretty boring, if I do say so myself, because obviously all of that money would have to stay in the bank. And then yeah, I'd only have what, like £150 to cash stuff. So I don't mind. I prefer having it all done in cash, and then yeah, I can budget it and whatever isn't spent goes into the bonus envelope. So I personally much prefer it like that. Little Man's Essentials is getting £20 as always as well. And there's that one done. Personal, I'm putting £30 into this one. And I could have probably done 20, but I feel like £30 to myself every 2 weeks, I deserve that much at the very least. So yeah, it's just one of them things where I could have done 20, but hopefully there'll still be something left over that we can add towards the bonus envelope next time around. Next, we've got soft play, and I am actually putting £10 into there because the reason I took him soft play was because I really wanted to create my mini penny saving challenge tracker, but I just find it so hard to actually get around to designing anything when I'm indoors, just because he's so interactive and he always wants me to play with him, and I feel really bad if I leave him on his own for too long. So yeah, we do end up spending a lot of time together during the day, and obviously that eats away at my time to do work. So yeah, I took him to soft play, and luckily it was quite busy, so there was lots of kids that he ended up having so much fun with, and I did manage to create my mini penny saving challenge. I had to finish it at home, but I made a really good head start, and I just felt really good about it, and he had a great time anyway. So I think I'm gonna try and do that on like a weekly, if not bi-weekly basis, but we'll see how it goes. So there's that one, and then I'm not putting anything in his clothes fund because like I said, I've already bought a bunch of stuff, so he's not going to need anything until probably summer now. Health and medications is staying as it is, and then self-care, what am I putting in self-care? I'm putting £20 into here today because if you can't tell, I'm turning into a little bit of a high maintenance girly, and I feel like I probably might regret this. Just because it is quite expensive to go and get your nails done all the time, but I like to justify it in the sense that I make videos, so they make my videos look a little bit nicer. But we'll see, I really can't afford to be doing it every 2 weeks. They just started to look really horrible where they were growing out and stuff, so I did get an infill yesterday, which is why they look so pretty and fresh. So yeah, when possible, I would like to go get my nails done, so that is what the new, well, not new, this has been here for a while, but that's what my self-care fund is for. Probably gonna be nails and hair as and when I can afford it or feel like doing it. So yeah, £20 in there today, so hopefully I can get them done again sometime soon, but we'll see. Next, we've got this one, which I did dip into. I took £15 out, but luckily we managed to stay just within the budget for our weekly food shop. So I ended up putting it all back, which made me really happy, if I'm honest, because now I don't have to add anything else back into here to make up the difference. So that is now everything for my essentials binder. And I'm gonna close it up and come on over into my savings binder. So, kicking it off with Christmas. I believe I'm putting £20 into here today. Let me see what we've got in here already. So we've got £50 Not too bad considering we're only in February. So I've got my little Sharpie and this is the progress so far. So I think I'm just gonna do one of these 20s today. And yeah, I'm just gonna pop that over there and we'll mark off 20. There we go. Oh, do it on myself then, of course I did. Why wouldn't I? So now I'm gonna pop that in here, as well as the tracker. There we go. And then I think the last thing being stuffed is gonna be Reese's birthday, and I'm only adding £10 into here, because that will now put us up to £100, I believe, in there. So not our 250 goal, but it's still good enough for me. And then also I'm putting £10 into the tattoo fund. There we go, which puts that one up to 40. And then now, what I'm actually gonna do, because we're coming on into our savings now. So we've still got £10 left here. And then what I'm gonna do is bring back this bad boy. So let's just see, we've got £5 there. And then we've got £50. So £55 being added, which gives us 65 to put towards savings. And there we go. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the coins, to be honest. I didn't calculate for the coins, but it is what it is. Right, so we're gonna start off with the rainy day fund. Oh, I need to find my tins first. So the first one that I'm adding to is my rainy day fund. And I get questions all the time. I got all of these from Home Bargains. So if you're after some yourself, then definitely head on over there, because I would like to think that they maybe have some new designs out by now. I got mine a little while ago, but who knows. So this is the tracker, and I'm just gonna get a different Sharpie because that one's not very good. And today I'm gonna be adding £20 into my rainy day fund tin. And I think I'm gonna do half of a 40 actually, just because we haven't got many 20s left. So I'm gonna do this. There we go. And then I know I've got half of the 40 in there, which means £20 obviously. I'm just gonna pop that back over here. And then we can put our money in the tin. So there's that one done. We can move it off to the side. And then the next one that I'll be doing is my lovely pink tin, which is my personal savings. And like I said, I'm trying to save as much as I possibly can this year. So this is my lovely pink tin for anyone who may be new to the channel. And what I'll be putting in here today, oh my gosh, I'm running out of space. I'm gonna be putting £30 into here today. So that's, there we go, £30 like that. And then this tracker here is a £10 saving challenge. So all I'm gonna do is mark off 3 of these and then that will make up the 30. I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3. So we've almost, but not quite, almost got £350 in there, which since what, like November, December, I think that's pretty good if I do say so myself. I'm gonna close up this binder now and pop it away over here so we have a little bit more space. And then I'll bring this tin back on over, and I'm gonna add these in separately just because of a couple of videos back we ripped a night doing this and I would not like to do that again. So just gonna take my time and not rush, because I think I just get too excited putting all my money away. Ah! See, sometimes I just don't want to go in there, and I think that's a little bit bloody rude. There we go. See, that one would have ripped if I didn't slow down. Then we've got the last one. And there we go, there's the little pink tin all done, which now means that we can move on to my mystery tin. So this lovely peachy orangey one is my mystery tin, and I'm not tracking this one, hence why it's called a mystery tin. So I'm going to be putting the remaining £15 in here, and I've never actually put coins into these challenges before, so we'll see how that goes. But it is what it is, it's still £5 at the end of the day, isn't it? And then also add the coins. And there we go. So that is now all of our savings tins done as well. Lovely jubbly, and we can move them off. Which now brings us to the end of the video, and thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let me know anything you want to let me know, and hopefully I will see you in the next video for, well, I was going to say for another cash stuffing, but no, the next one's going to be me adding to my mini penny savings challenge. So if you're curious to see what the mini penny saving challenge looks like, or how many pennies I've got, since I haven't added any of them to any challenge yet, they're all just sitting there in a jar waiting to be added. So if you're curious to see how much I've saved already, then yeah, stick around for that video. And having said all of that, I'm gonna love you and leave you now, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!